Yeah, 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 yeah.
Time to walk the walk.
Ladies and
I'm Todd
gentlemen,
Grisham. And
it's your
next to
man
me for the
Mob PDC,
broadcast, the
host,
one and
Rockstar,
only
host of
Johnny
Video
Nelson.
Game
It's going to
Stories
be
Network.
unbelievable. The
And we're
fans,
back
everybody
at you with
around the
another
world, the fighters. This is
undisputed
just one of
exclusive
those
in the
things.
career of
It's time
LaQua'an
now for
Muhammad.
our take. Great to
And
have you
in
in for
this
this ball
match, he will
action
take on
affair.
Sugar Ray
We expect
Robinson
big
for the
things,
second
and I
time
don't think we're
for
going to be
Robinson's
disappointed.
WBC and his Steel City title on the line.
One
Let's
punch
sit
could
back
change the
in
entire
this
complexion of this
Unification
fight.
title match and get it. This should be exciting.
That punch landed. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Good counter punching. That big hook doesn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. My question is this. It's not about becoming champion, it's about staying champion. There's only very few champions in the world that believe they are the best. So if you're going to pick the title up, it's not about the first defense, it's not even about the second defense, it's about the third, fourth, fifth defense. It's yours. So I want to see him own this belt that he picked up in his last fight. Only to say I deserve the belt.
Counter right, he caught him. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's get it started in round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Parries that jab away. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. They block that jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. He misses with that straight left. Can't find a home for that jab. Can't land the jab there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Well done with that counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. Knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman.
Hold on, gotta cut you up. And down goes Rockstar. It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. To the 5th we go. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Misses with the straight left. A perfect counter shot. Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson goes to the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
card. He's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Hook misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Punch, counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. On to the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good defense there to stop that hook. And now going for the finish.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Going to punch himself out, though. Misses with the straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Here comes round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They exchange punches. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. The right hook misses. He misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab won't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. kicks in. Got round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right.
Whoa, Johnny! Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And now going for the finish. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Misses with the straight left. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. Just missed with that hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Holding nothing back here in the round. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Where was the defense? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Couldn't land that jab. He misses with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We've made it to round 10. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That jab won't score. He misses with that straight left. That jab misses. I don't believe it! What of the all-time greats, Robinson. Don't need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. He still won a fight.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the end.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. And there's the bell for round 11. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab is blocked. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Being exerted here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And there's the bell for round 12. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Thrown, but it doesn't connect. Sugar Ray is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You saw
Muhammad
it here
wins in a
live.
dominating
Knockout
performance,
win.
in which
Congratulations.
he wrestled Knox Ray Robinson
You see shots
in the
like that
12th
gym.
round.
At least
I'm
for
kind of
once this
confused
on
though,
TV.
because
Thousands
Ray
around the
Robinson,
world saw that
I think
shot.
he's
They
the
probably heard
IBF
it.
lightweight champion also.
After 12 rounds
So,
of boxing, your winner
I
by
don't understand that, why he doesn't have both
and
belts
the
up for grabs. But anyway,
SCI and
thank you for
IBF
supporting the channel.
World
We'll see you next go around. Like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, as usual, I wish you peace.